What's up, people? It's been a while. It's been a long time since I've been on YouTube or whatever. Today it's been raining all night, most of the morning, so I think I'm gonna take my Gen 7 out for a good old mud ride. It's been sitting stagnant for probably, I'm gonna say 2 months at the least. I don't think I've taken it out. I definitely haven't made a video in like 4 months with it. But it's still here, it's doing good, still upgraded, everything's functional. Had a couple flat spots on these tires, so next time I'm gonna have to put something under the chassis plate, kind of raise it up, so it's not sitting on the tires for so long. But I'm charging the batteries. I'm gonna bring a 3-cell and a 2-cell LiPo, and we're gonna take this thing out and see if it's still all-wheel drive, and see if it can go through some mud, and see if it's waterproof. Got that waterproof receiver on there, receiver box, siliconed in, so I mean, brushed motor, supposedly a waterproof speed controller, which I don't think, because this thing has, if you submerge it, it will shut off if you stay in the water long enough. Anyway, that's besides the point. Speed run car, RC boat, Lily's E-Revo, all my projects. This thing sucks, don't ever buy it. I'll make a video about it one day. Actually, I had an unboxing video 3 months back of it, and went to take it out and crashed it and broke it immediately, and it cut my finger. Yeah. Anyway, hopefully I have a drone shot and some GoPro shots. We'll see, and we'll see you later. We'll see. Oh. That's a good way to lose stuff right here. Oh yeah.
Ready? Whoa! Full throttle. Reset that thing drained quick. Submarine!
Just made it back. Had a pretty fun time. Truck kept cutting out when it was fully submerged, so I've got to, I guess, waterproof the battery connectors or find out why it's doing that. Other than that, it was all good. Got some drone shots. Hopefully some of them turned out okay. And I left the GoPro running, so there's plenty of footage to kind of edit through. Anyway, you can't have all that fun without going through your truck and doing the maintenance afterwards, because if you do that and let it sit, it's going to have a hard time moving the next go around. I mean, there's a lot of metal parts that's going to rust here. So I'm going to show you a few things I do when I sink and go and play in the water like that and sink my truck. I'm going to show you what I do to try to maintenance it and keep it going a little bit longer. First thing I'm going to do is let this winch all the way out, because it's got a nylon synthetic rope. So I'm going to take this, another thing I do, this all temp silicone, liquid silicone, put it on stuff that, you know, it's not going to make it sticky, you know, stuff just to kind of lubricate it. So I just put a little bit in here and I'll rub this on there. You don't want to put too much, because if it builds up it might make it hard to put these little locking pins back in. And a little bit in that. Those little grub screws will definitely rust in, so I'll go ahead and put this silicone on it to lubricate it. And you know, once the silicone, once it dries a little bit, it kind of puts a coating on there. Just rub it around. Just, you don't want it to stick. so you want to, you know, make sure you take the grub screws out, rub it around, and the hex pins, same thing. Just kind of rub it around, because what it does is it coats it and it keeps it lubricated.
I'm gonna make a TikTok on your phone.
But it's dry lubrication, so it won't attract a lot of dirt and grime and sand and stuff. That's what's good about silicone. So I'll do that, and I'll go around the axles, rub a little bit just with my hand. Like I said, you don't want to put a bunch of that stuff on there. It'll cake up and just kind of get gummy. You want just a little coating, and then you'll let that dry, and it just keeps it a dry, lubricated surface on all your metal parts that would rust on those threads. Just a little bit like that, you know. And I'll probably go around and rub a little bit. I just rinse this too, so you also do, I do like a good rinse. Make sure all your electronics are waterproof to your best abilities, you know. Like I said, this winch, it does work underwater and when it does get wet, but I think if the battery connectors right here, these Dean's plugs, if they get wet, a wet connection, they'll pretty much short it out. So I've got to work on that. But I do have the receiver box. It's 100% waterproof. I've tested it, taken it apart. Silicone where the wires go in. You can put Vaseline around the edges before you close this up and then silicone it, and that Vaseline repels water also. The light bar, cheap light bar, is probably not going to last too long when I'm going underwater like that, but oh well. Yeah, anyway, like I said, eventually I'll get this winch all the way out. When it dries out, I'll pull this rope all the way out and just let it kind of air dry and then put it back in. That way it's not all bunched up in there getting wet and having mud and dirt caked up. But yeah, that's what I do pretty much every time. I pop the tires off, let them air dry. These are bead locked, so they're airtight now, so the inserts don't get soaking wet like they used to. And then I'll go back and probably spray some Maguire spray wax. I'll just spray it on there and wipe it off. Comes in a little spray bottle. Works great for RC bodies and helps repel water and just keeps it cleaner. And I'll spray it on the plastic. But other than that, that's it. Hope y'all enjoyed. Thanks.